Good morning, Bob Brooks here. Today I want to answer a question I get a lot, and that's where do I promote and what works? But before I get started, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss anything. Okay, so I'm building a team synergy, and we're really rocking, we're doing good, and I get the same question a lot, and that's where do you promote and what's working for you? And I have to stop before I get too eager to answer, because in the past I'd get really eager and say, well, I'm putting ads here, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing that. But what I found is people don't have the same success. And then they get upset with me because they think I'm telling them something that doesn't work, and that's not the truth. The truth is, I should ask them a question when they ask that one, and that's, how do you promote? Because there's a difference between where and how, because how I promote is a lot different than what a beginner does. I've been online for a long time, and I've learned some tricks and some tips and techniques and strategies that work for me that a beginner doesn't use. So I always want to stop and I want to ask now, what are you doing? How are you doing it? Because there's a difference between, say, just taking a company capture page and going to their sales page, than to have a capture page that leads to a bridge page with a video of yourself saying, hi, I'm the guy you're going to be connecting with and working with, and then to the sales page. There's a huge difference there, and my conversions will be a lot better than yours. So the question is, where do I promote? Is all over the place. I use safe lists, I use traffic exchanges, I use YouTube, I use Facebook, I use solo ads on a sparingly case-by-case basis depending on what vendor I'm working with. I use paid per click. I'm going to start using postcards. So I do a lot of promoting in a lot of different places. But I have fine-tuned a funnel I use to get the opt-ins to build my list and then the conversions ultimately. But the truth is the conversions only come when I connect with the other person. Conversions you can get some conversions from a commercial, and that's what I call an ad. Ad's nothing more than a commercial, and people respond to your commercial, and some will sign up. Not many. If you really want to have good results from your promoting, you need to contact that person and follow up with them. Ideally, the best way is via the phone and have a conversation with them. Some people like texting. I do texting, but these times I'm old. My kids go through so fast, and I'm like, But I found I'd rather have a conversation with somebody because then I can get to know them much better. The old adage, people buy from people they know, like, and trust, is absolutely true. If they know, like, and trust you, they're more willing to do business with you. If they don't know you, they're either hyped up on the commercial they saw and they're thinking this is it, or maybe there's somebody that knows what they're doing and saw it, and that's what everybody always wishes for, that superstar that signs up, and they might come through your ad. But if you really want to build a solid long-term business, you need to connect with people. We are in a people-to-people business. Now, I understand for some people that's very difficult to do, which is why I like Team Synergy and Well Step by Step, because we can take a new person and work them through the hurdles and get them used to doing things outside their box. Because let me put it this way. If I told you I was going to give you $300,000 a month, but you had to call 10 people a month and talk to them, and they're people that already asked you for information, would you call those 10 people for $300,000 a month income? Pretty sure the answer would be yes. So what we need to learn is to focus on the big picture where we're going. And with Team Synergy, we're going there. You need to focus on that big picture when you're new and say, okay, this is what you do if you want a $300,000 a month income, so I'll do it. I didn't like doing video when I first started. I was very nervous. If you go way back, I was very nervous. I had a tough time. Camera went on. I felt like I was all worried about it. But as time goes on, I get used to it. So Team Synergy, it's nice because, well, step by step, it doesn't break the bank. Some of these opportunities out there, 100, 200 a month, you're talking your learning curve. If it takes 6 months, that's a lot of money. But if you're talking $30 a month and you start getting some of that while you're learning, it's not a huge impact on your wallet. You can learn while you earn, and that makes it much easier. And it gives time for us as a team to come behind you and teach you those skills. Because every job has a skill, so does an online business. You have to acquire some skills. When you started working at your job, you walk through that door, you didn't immediately start doing something. Somebody had to show you what to do. And that's what Team Synergy does. We come with a group of marketers linking arms. We come behind you. We show you how to do it. We usually start you out with some safe lists and traffic exchanges, get you used to the whole idea of marketing, the whole idea of what funnels are, and that sort of thing, so you understand the process somebody goes through to find your business and come in. But so to answer that initial question, where do I promote? Everywhere. A lot of safe lists. I hit safe lists every day. I have ads on traffic exchanges continually going. I also, the YouTube, I get referrals from here. Facebook, I connect with people on Facebook all the time. Usually they're people that connect with me, and they usually are trying to sell me something. A guy asked me the other day, what do I do? What am I doing? I said, living with passion. That's what I'm doing, and excitement, and we're going places. And he realized then I was not somebody who's going to sell something, because I'm already excited about what I'm doing. I don't need something else, and we're still communicating. And eventually he might find what he's doing isn't working and come join Team Synergy, which is working. So that's what I got for today. If you want to know where I promote, that's everywhere. If you want to know what works, they all work. But you have to work the system. Now, on our team, one of the advantages on our team, if you are one of these people that, you're marketing but it's not working, you need to give me a call. You need to give Duncan a call. You need to give one of us my phone number is down below. You can give me a call. We'll walk you through, and we'll look at what you're doing. We'll evaluate it. We'll see where you can make improvements and make it better, and we'll go from there. On Wednesday, I'm going to talk about tools. And every business needs tools. You don't walk into a McDonald's and flip hamburgers without a spatula. So every business needs tools. Every job needs tools, a pen, clothes, whatever. As a matter of fact, every job requires you to spend money. You got to buy the clothes for the job. You got to have the haircuts. You got to look right. You spend money getting to and from getting to and from work. So this online business, well, step by step in Team Synergy, is basically $30 for a bottle of probiotic and $5 shipping, so $35 a month. That's about what you would spend going to work every day, probably less than that. So that's what we got. That's where I promote, everywhere. I'm always promoting everywhere. I'm going to try some drop cards soon too. And what works? Again, all of it, but I work it all. I mean, I answer calls, I respond to people, and I try to connect with people. But that's what I got for Monday. We'll see you on Wednesday. Have a great day. Bye.